Was good neighborhood. Back in the lab with your man Mark Nash. He is I am he. Wow, another great episode of Breaking Beast. This was a good fight, man. This was a great fight. Shout out to Terence Crawford, Madrimov, Madrimov. Oh my goodness, you got nothing to be ashamed of. Homie went in there, fought a better fight than many of us have anticipated. I didn't think the fight was going to be as good as it was, man, but it was a damn good fight, man. Terence Crawford went in there and had a couple challenges in there. Had a couple challenges in there at times, but man, oh man, that was a damn good fight. Damn good fight. I was impressed. Shout out to Freedom Kev podcast. Clip said, Bud got it done. Yeah, man. Man, that was impressive. Hold on, let me hear what Eddie talking about. Hold on. What you mean? No, it was 116, 112. It wasn't 115, 113, 115, 113. So it wasn't for nah, it was close fight, man. If one round would have went one way different, it would have been a majority draw. So I don't know what Eddie talking about. Somebody said he had the game opponent but figured it out. Shit. What is Eddie talking about? Eddie they're talking about, oh, it was a waste of time. What are you talking about? Man, it was a good fight. It was a damn good fight. He tried. He did his best, but his best wasn't good enough. I mean, we got to stop calling everything a robbery when it don't go your way, man. Just every time something don't go your way doesn't mean it's a robbery. You feel me? Sometimes people just lose, you know? And he and there doing backflips. Should have been backflipping in the damn fight. Yeah, it was a damn good fight, man. Now, based off what I saw, I don't know how I feel about the Canelo at 168, man. I'm gonna be honest. Now, granted, Canelo doesn't have that awkward style. That guy was very, very awkward. But I am a little more reluctant. Now, granted, it is your first fight, so it takes a minute for your body to get acclimated. So I'll shoot him some bail on that. But for the most part, man, this was very competitive. Probably more competitive than some people thought it would be or should be. But man, what you gonna do? This dude's a this dude was game, man. I don't care what nobody say. Homie got my respect. I'll definitely be watching him going forward. He got a new fan out of me. Damn sure got a new fan out of me. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Sir Senior said they hating, bro, sore losers. Yeah, Eddie does that, but you gotta stop doing that after every fight, man. It kind of, and then he misquoted. He said, he was down by 4 points on 2 cards. No, it was that close. Bud got 115, 113, 115, 113. If Israel would have won those last 2 rounds, he would have won the fight. Shit, if he would at least won. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Take this damn hoodie off. Even if Israel would have won that last round, because Bud definitely won that last round, turned up. If he would have won that last round, they would have got a draw. Bronze, what's popping, my guy? AJ said, "Oh my God, Bud was 1 round away from losing." Nah, he was 1 round away from getting a draw. He was 2 rounds away from losing. Israel would have had to win 2 more rounds. Nah, I was 1 round away from getting a draw. 115, 113 twice, 116, 112. Um, Cliff said it was an interesting fight card. People wanted to see Bud lose, but Bud did his job. Absolutely. Somebody said, "Man, you never know with these judges." No, I'm just going by what the actual cards were. So he was 1 round away from getting a draw. That if he didn't win that last round. Total punches landed on CompuBox 95 to 84 for Bud. He's winning that. He threw 433 punches, bro. He had to be aggressive. He had to be aggressive because Israel wasn't just he was waiting a lot, man. He wasn't doing a lot. Most times I want him to do more. Shout out to I Know Boxing. What up, Philip H, the all-time great. What's popping? He said, I hope Bud gets his Canelo fight soon, man. Well, shit, Canelo got a fight coming up on versus Edgar. I'll bite you, Berlanga. Somebody said you never know with these judges. A Gibb said, good work. That's how you seal the deal. Yeah, man. He sealed the deal with those. What they doing right here in the ring now? So let me put my headphones on. What they doing now? Oh shit, they about to give somebody a free trip to Saudi Arabia. Oh man, so they don't give away a car and they giving people trips to Saudi Arabia, but niggas don't left the arena. Excuse me. Yeah, they wanted Bud to lose. I get it, but it ain't gonna put this win back on Spence, and it doesn't mean Canelo don't have to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Canelo don't have to fight him anyway. Keep it a buck. Yeah, they both was waiting, but Madrimov was saying like, "Yo, bro, you the big guy. You 154. This is your division. It's your title. I just suspected him to throw more punches, though, man. Bud threw 433 punches. Madrimov threw 200 and what? What I say? Two what? How many punches he threw? Let me rewind. Let me get this final compy box. Let me get this final compy box. Let me rewind. Well, it was two something. Hold on. Let me see. Bear with me. I'm trying to get these final compy box numbers. Take a picture, put it on the screen. Get a picture of these numbers for y'all. But man, I was impressed though, man, with both guys, man. I really this was a very exciting fight. Shit, that's first time Crawford went 12 rounds, in 8 years. Let me read some of your comments. Let me see. Read that. Brown's fight said salute to everyone. Clip said salute to everybody in the chat. AJ said they both waited. I read that. Bud had 11 more hits and threw 200 more punches. Yeah, yeah, but that just means accuracy was down. His accuracy was down, but he looked fast, man. That guy was awkward, man. That guy was awkward. Threw a lot of shots from weird angles. Let me see. Let me get a shot of these. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a shot of this. All right, I'm back. Let me put these CompuBox numbers on the screen so y'all can see what we're talking about right here. People talking about the dude don't sell. Like, man, that shit look packed to me. Look pretty damn packed. All right, so let me put these CompuBox numbers on the screen. Let's see where we at. Damn, where the CompuBox numbers at? Okay, they still loading. They still loading. I'll get to that in a second. CompuBox still loading. All right, let me see what they talking about in the chiz at. All right, so based on what you saw, man, do you still want to see Crawford versus Canelo? Or should Crawford go for undisputed? I'm gonna put a survey in the chat, yo. I'm gonna put a survey in the chat tonight, and we'll do a whole episode about it when I get back from Jamaica. AJ said, thought Bud was implementing a Shakur game plan. Hell nah. Philip Page said, what's up to sir? AJ said, what's up, everybody? They giving a trip away to 3 people, right? Honestly, it got good during the second half. It really did. They both started turning it up. Let me put a survey in the chat. Megazar, what up? Y'all hold on one second. I'm gonna put a Megazar. I'm not a Megazar in the chat. I said I'm about to put a Megazar in the chat. I'm gonna put a survey in the chat. Hold on one second. let me do it on the phone. My bad, y'all. Won't let me do it on the phone. I was trying to put a survey in the chat. But I want to know, what do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see him versus Canelo, or should he go for undisputed at 154? Or should he hang it up like he ain't got nothing to prove? I think a different opponent too would make him look different too. So with this win, he gets the WBO title, gets the WBO world title, but also he gets the WBC silver title, which makes him the mandatory for the belt that Sebastian Fundora and Spence are about to fight for, it appears. Cliff said they have to stop with the drawn out ring walks and then doing the anthems, except the energy out the arena. Well, whatever energy was left after Eminem wrapped everyone to sleep. Philippe said, these dudes hate Bud for no reason. It's weird. They saying Bud is small, blah, blah, blah. And Bud really at his best weight, in my opinion. He won't have to kill himself to make weight and can practice skill. Okay. That's what got me nervous leading up to the fight. He was like, yeah, I didn't have to work out as much. I was like, hey, what do you mean? But I get it now when he says, like, I didn't have to work out to lose 7 pounds at the end. AJ said, even Stevens, but this no Canelo winning but this is no Canelo winning performance. I know boxing said Clips. Long time no see. Clips was on the show earlier today. Madrimov wasn't busy enough and lost the championship rounds in a close fight. I had a 115, 113 Crawford. Shout out to UGC Flame. What up, family? Yeah, it was a close fight. It was a damn close fight. It got too close for comfort for me at one point. Bud was getting hit with some shots, man. Bud was getting hit with some clean shots, man. And I was like, Bud is in there being a little too risky. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was very risky. Um, Searching said Bud underestimated him by his own words. I don't know if he said I underestimated him. I thought he said he was expecting him to do some different type of shots or something. I didn't hear him say he underestimated him. But he did say he wasn't expecting him to do something that he was doing. But that's not just because you expect one thing and then something else happens, or you expect something and that doesn't happen, doesn't necessarily mean you underestimated somebody. Shit, on the best night of your life though, man, fighting the biggest guy, shit, you are gonna do some things different if you Madrimov. But if he said that, I get it. But I don't think he underestimated him though. I don't think he said that. I think he said he was expecting him to do something else. I could be wrong though. Megazard, he said that was a damn good fight. I tried to tell niggas Ishmael wasn't a bum, and we saw why Charlo was ducking, and nobody at 154 was knocking down his door. Absolutely. That dude was game, man. That dude was a game opponent. Went in there and put his best foot forward. Put his best foot forward, man. I think he could have threw more punches though. But I get it. You didn't want to, he probably didn't want to get countered and shit, but he put his best foot forward, I thought. I thought he was getting busy in there at times. Landing shots on Crawford that I did not expect him to do. Let me get caught up. Philip H. said, Mark, this is a total of Bud's opponents since Bud. He said, Mark, what is a total of Bud's opponents since Bud beat them? What you mean? I don't get the question. What is the total of Bud's opponents? Shit, I don't know. I don't even know what the question means. Rewrite the question in more detail so I can answer it better, Philip H. Major Key Boxing, what up? You enjoyed the fight? AJ said, I underestimated him too. Didn't know he faints nonstop. Bro. And I was expecting Crawford to try to break up the wiriness or the herky-jerky style by doing his own feints. I didn't see too many feints from Crawford, like trying to break up those things. Maybe I need to watch it again. Megazar said sold out and a great event and card. Absolutely, man. It was a damn good event card. And we got some upsets. El Rayo upset Pitbull Crew. Big Baby Anderson got knocked out. Big Baby got knocked out. Wow. Philippe said, yes, I want to see both happen. Okay. Alden Johnson said, salute to Mr. Nash in the chat. Yo, I think Crawford won the fight. If he would have lost that last round, it would have been a draw. He should move up. Crawford said he had a hard time with the weight move up. Yeah, he said it wasn't easy on this one too. He said, shoot, this wasn't easy neither. 154, but shoot, he a grown ass man trying to make 154 pounds. That ain't easy. And you're getting older. Got kids, businesses. So yeah, I get it. Hell of a fight though. Hell of a competitor. Unbiased fan Brent Reap in the chat. He said, Bud should bot fight. Should bot? Okay, you mean not fight at 168. Go for undisputed at 154. Madrimov is certified. Toughest fight in Bud's career. Bro, that probably was one of the toughest fights. That probably was the most difficult fight I've seen him have, bro. Probably the most difficult fight I've seen him have. But it looked like he knew the guys, like when he felt the power early on, he knew like, okay, this guy's power isn't gonna hurt me too much. But it was times where Bud was like missing and Madrimov threw that right and Madrimov missed. But that's just him. That had nothing to do with Bud. The guy just missed. But if that shit would have connected, golly. Dude was swinging for the fences, bro. AJ said, to be honest, after watching that performance, I highly doubt he can beat Canelo. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you if you feel that way, bro. It wasn't a spectacular performance. By some people's account, I thought it was, though. Still thought it was an amazing performance. But you know what, though? Shit, maybe he had a second thought. Because after the fight, he didn't say, yeah, bring him on. He was like, man, I'm going to go back with my team, let Canelo do what he do. He didn't take that moment to say, yeah, tell Canelo, bring it on. I would still watch the fight, though, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a big-ass jump. Now, granted, Canelo doesn't have that kind of head movement and upper body movement. I don't think Canelo has the footwork like that neither, though. Canelo's just more flat-footed. I'm not saying he can't move his feet. I think he chooses to, stand there and bang it out with these dudes because they can't take his power. Alden Johnson said he's not going to stay there. He complained about the weight. He complained about the weight. That's a sign of moving up. Bud's bigger than his weight. He said he complained at 147. I don't think complaining at 154. I didn't hear him complain. Maybe I need to check that interview that you're talking about. Let me know what that's at, because I heard him say they was talking about, yeah, you said 147, and he was like, well, shoot, 154 ain't easy neither. AJ said beforehand, I thought Bud beat him easy, but never mind. Epoxy Magic, what up? He said, let's go ahead and stay at 147. He ain't at 147. He's at 154 now. What you talking about? Brim said Bud pulled out the fight in the last 2 rounds. Yeah, he pulled it off, man, right there at the end. It was close. Shout out to Lake County. Said, boy, pulled it out them last 2 to 3 rounds convincingly. I agree. That's sealed the deal right there. Let me give homie Lake the drop. Appreciate it, Lake. Where we at, though?
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
All right. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Smash the like button on the way into the room by double tapping the screen. Just double tap the screen. Show support for the show. Alden Johnson said, this fight makes Canelo more hungry. Y'all, Canelo hasn't knocked out nobody in a long time. Bud can't get hit with Canelo right. It would have made him think more. I mean, well, Canelo, like you said, Canelo ain't knocking dudes out though. If he fight him, he gonna get hit. Excuse me. It's boxing. He gonna get hit. It's like, do you see the shot though? Can you roll with it? Can you time it? Can you counter it? Yeah, man. This was it's a little too close to comfort for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Um, AJ said it was good, but I wanted more action. Mm, I get it, AJ, but shit is boxing, man. It's called boxing. Alden Johnson said, Bud did his job. He still fought hard, didn't run. He took a punch, good shit too, and he won by 2 rounds. He wrote 10 rounds. 729 J Rock said Crawford lost. Okay. Crawford doesn't have the skills. Shit, now we know you ain't even a real boxing fan because nobody who knows boxing and loves boxing can say that's something that right there about Crawford. 729 Smoke Rocks. 729 Smoke Rocks. You tripping, bro. You can't say the guy ain't got skills. He's a 4 division champion, 2-time undisputed, 3-time lineal. You don't get that far in boxing without skills. 729 Smoke Rocks, you tripping. I mean J Rocks. Unbiased Brain, he said, get ready for a ton of Bud hate. Already. Already. A 4 division champion, 3-time lineal, 2-time undisputed. And they're gonna hate shit. That hate is real. Joel Diaz had Israel well prepared, but go for the 154 undisputed. Yeah, because I don't think, and gotta remind ourselves too at 154, what else is formed like there? It's gonna be those what's Fondura or Spence winner is gonna have that WBC title, and somebody else got the IBF. If you ain't got no title, man, so all the people saying, well, Virgil ain't got no belt, so it ain't gonna be Virgil. Alden Johnson, he said he couldn't get the only he said he couldn't. The only way you break that guy's feints is fighting. Is fighting through it. Bud knew this guy was legit, good, tough win. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I ain't see him try too much neither though. AJ said, Brim, they already started. I agree. Philip H, he said, I thought Madrimov was really good going into the fight. I believe Madrimov would be good going forward in his own career. Yeah, yeah, he did a good job, man. He did a good job. He got nothing to be ashamed of. He got nothing to be ashamed of. But yeah, this is probably the toughest fight I've seen for Bud in a minute. Now I don't know if it's going up in weight or if it was the opponent. Did he age overnight, or is it? Hey, look, his body still hasn't got his body didn't isn't acclimating as fast to 154 as it did to 147. Maybe it might take another fight or two. You know. Um, Alden Johnson, what's up? Shout out to Lisa Bill, 93 octane. He said the most glaring thing I noticed is the feet. That Israel's feet were faster than Bud's, but Bud had was more accurate. But Bud had okay. Reading that kind of weird. Um, Alden said threw a lot of punches. The guy's style is the reason Bud didn't K this guy. If the rematch, he KOs that dude. Yeah, I think in a rematch you probably could stop him because now you know what to expect. And Israel was like, "Yo, I want a rematch. I know exactly what I did wrong." Excuse me. She's like, I know exactly what I did wrong. I'm like, nigga, why you ain't do it? The fight is just over and you already know what you did wrong. Come on. Excuse me. Why you didn't do it the last 2 rounds if you knew what you did wrong? What you did wrong is you ain't let your hands go as much, bro. KP said, Madrimov feints were stopping Crawford from working. Yeah, Crawford couldn't figure it out for a while. Uh, Joey Chavez, I watched the fight for free. Congratulations to you. Um, AJ said his footwork was good. Joey said the only good fight was Bacoli. Man, you tripping. No, the Pitbull fight was a good fight. Pitbull versus Del Rio. Um, the Andy Cruz fight was good. The Crawford fight, Madrimov was good. Um, hey, look, I even enjoyed Big Baby Miller versus Ruiz. I even enjoyed that fight. I thought Andy Ruiz lost that fight though. Stephen X, he said, "Peace unto you, peace to you, brother." Chavez said Canelo was asleep, but gotta see it. I mean, it was a lot of dudes I thought Canelo was gonna sleep. He didn't sleep him. How about this? He didn't sleep Charlo. He didn't sleep Charlo. Oh, how will you sleep Crawford? Shout out to everybody. Okay, we'll skip some of these shout outs. I'm gonna just do the questions and comments. I'm gonna skip over the shout outs. KP from KC5 said, "Damn, concert was putting me to sleep, bro." Yeah. Yeah, that nigga Eminem did what, like 4 songs, 5 songs? He said Crawford would run all night versus Canelo. I mean, well, he'll lose the fight if he run all night. You got to box, though. You got to land some punches. You got to hit and not get hit. That would be the style to beat Canelo, though. He can't go in there trying to just knock Canelo out. He need to hit Canelo, make Canelo run in the shots, time up, move, get out of the way, reset. I mean, Canelo couldn't do that shit to Floyd. That was an old Floyd versus a young Canelo. And Floyd don't hit as hard as Crawford, in my opinion. Stephen X said, peace to everybody else. So he said, Bud going around. Okay. He said, Bud lost on my cards. To be honest, we'll rewatch it. That's cool. You got him losing. You got him losing. It's up to you. I ain't no hater. I don't expect us all to see fights the same way. And you can disagree with me. It was a close fight, though. I disagree with Sean Porter. No, early on, though, I had Bud running away with it early on. The fight got closer to me. After what? Round 6? Hold up. 4, 1. So probably like 6 or 7. That's when the fight started getting closer. And Bud seemed like he started taking more chances. Bram said Ariel beat the one-dimensional pit bull like I thought he would. Don't tell me what you thought. How much money did you win? Tell the bookies, nigga. Did you tell the bookie that you thought he would win? Because that's what mattered. Should have got some bread off of that. Cause I think Ariel was the underdog. Ariel fought his ass off, too, and they almost robbed him. Bro. They almost robbed him. I didn't think that fight was even that close. He said Crawford has no power at 154. Power is relative, dog. Power is relative, Joey, because, Jose? Because if he didn't have no power, Madrimov would have ran through him. And Madrimov was not trying to just run in there and eat them shots. So to say no power, you're tripping, bro. You're tripping. Power is relative. AJ said Pitbull made 0 improvement since the last time. Absolutely not. Pitbull looked the exact same, basic, one-dimensional. But I still like him though. I think Pitbull is exciting to watch, and his style is exciting. So he's gonna have a lot of fans still following him and supporting him. Me being one of them, like because he's still exciting. Bipolar Talk TV. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see this one. Where was that? Philip H, the all-time great, he said, nah, not too close. Madrimov is a lot better than he's getting credit for. People will see it later on. Hell yeah, the guy can fight, man. The dude got over 300 wins in the Emmys, dog. 300 wins. Bipolar TV Talk, he said, Bud lost. Rematch needed ASAP. I don't know if he's going to get it. I don't think he's going to get no rematch. Lisa Bell said, I know boxing was up. Joey said Crawford looked human. He lost. He is a human. He's but a man, bro. But a man. But he is he did a man. That fight was a close fight. Sean Porter, like he said, had it for wide. I didn't have Crawford winning like 116, 112, but I did have him winning at the end of the fight. It's just like the rounds Madrimov won, they were still close rounds. The rounds Crawford won, he it was easy to score those rounds for him. Um, rigged money talk. I don't think it's rigged, bro. I don't think it's rigged. I don't think it was rigged. But you're entitled to your opinion. If it was rigged, who rigged it? Eddie was the lead promoter up here. Eddie was the lead promoter, right? My dream off is his guy. Stephen X said, Bud got a gift tonight. It happens. We move on. I don't know about that. I don't know about no gift. It was a good fight, though. I didn't see this guy in there whooping Bud ass. I saw Bud working the body. Bud had the shots that stood out the most. It was easy to score the rounds for Bud that he won. But also, that last round, Bud went out there and made a statement them last two rounds. Took them shits. He took them shits. Especially that 12th round. Can't give up them championship rounds. You cannot give up them championship rounds. G Money, what up? Bud lost all his hype. Nah. But it ain't no hype. The dude is a Hall of Famer. 4 division world champion, 2-time undisputed, 3-time lineal. That ain't hype. Those are facts. And that's why he's going into the Hall of Fame. First ballot. Somebody said Boots will beat the brakes off Crawford. He need to get his ass up there to 154. Why is he still at 147? J Rocks. G Money said, Jose, calm down, aerosexual. Yeah, he'll sexual. Inactivity and weight. Hey, look, Bud has been out the ring for what, a year? That means something, bro. You gotta be active. You gotta be active. But that's not his fault. Like he was in between a Rock and a Spence place, or PBC and a Spence place. Where we at? Where we at? AJ said, that's what I call a real challenge. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. He did look tired towards the end and mouth breathing. Shit, I saw Israel doing that early on. Had his mouth open, breathing out his mouth. What fight did you watch? Crawford couldn't keep up. Okay. Jay said, tell Boots to stop fighting tomato cans. Shit, he only can fight them. Boots only can fight the dudes in front of him. Like Virgil Ortiz could have fought him. Keith Thurman could have fought him. Danny could have fought him. Like them dudes didn't want to fight Boots. None of the dudes want to fight Boots. And I get it. Black Warrior Spirit, he said, nah, weight and age really matters in lightweight divisions, in lighter weight divisions. Man, I feel you, Black Warrior, but I think that weight and age matter in all fighting, man. How many wars you been in? Shit, because a lot of times that stuff it happens in training camp, not just the actual fight. Niggas be taking a lot of punishment in training camp. J Rock said Crawford lost. Black Warrior Spirit said youth outruns mistakes. Interesting. I like that. Philip H said like EJ slept Bud, huh? Right. He said the fight put me to sleep. Nigga, no, nigga, you on my live right after the fight. Get out of here. I know who you sound like, though. You're starting to sound like somebody. I think I know who you sounding like. Philip A. said Bud was too small for EJ, too, right? He said, but all I can do is hope Bud gets the opportunity for that fight. He talking about Canelo fight. Black Warrior Spirit said salute to Lisa Bills. Brim said, fuck the bookie. No gambling for me. I seen you gamble though. I know you gamble. What are you talking about? I'm just saying no bragging rights with on YouTube don't get you no paper though, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you knew it like that, bet on the underdog, make a couple bucks. That's all I was saying. G Money said, laugh my ass off. People upset Bud won. You already know, G. I didn't see anything Madrimov did, to be honest. Well, I can't go that far. Had good upper body movement, good footwork, fast hands, good counters. Landed some clean shots on Crawford. Took a couple risks in there with those lead left uppercuts. But shit, there was times in there Crawford hit that motherfucker with like 3 uppercuts with the same hand. Boom, boom, boom. Pez dispenser type shit. If you think Crawford lost that fight, you bugging. He definitely won that fight. It was a close fight, but he won that fight. Boxing fans, man, motherfuckers just like if you're the guy you don't want to win, if you don't win, the fight is boring or it was a robbery or yeah, we got to stop all of that. Just because somebody lose, um, doesn't mean it was a robbery. Okay, yeah, I am enjoying my vacation, Lisa. I'm enjoying it very much. Um, Bipolar says Sean Porter was biased the whole fight. He was Team Bud from the jump. Uh, maybe, or maybe that's just his pick. People just got their pick sometimes. He didn't pick him it ain't like Crawford wasn't the favorite. Like if you checked on all the sites, Crawford was the favorite and a favorite by knockout. So man, what 11 straight knockouts in a row through multiple divisions. That just make people look at you different though. So I ain't mad at Sean for having the favorite. Sir Senior said Bud ran those first. He ran those first rounds. I don't think he ran those first rounds. I thought they would be strategic, man. You didn't want to run into no shots. That guy had that damn hand coiled up. But Bud's still right in front of that dude, man. That's called lateral movement, bro. That's not running, in my opinion. He said Bud didn't want to even say something. Boots didn't even want to say something to Bud when Bud just saw him in person. Shit, what he supposed to say to him? He had welterweight. That dude just went up to 154. Um, that's not life and death, bro. Life and death is if you what happened to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. That's going life and death with somebody. You get knocked down 3 rounds, 3 times, and go to the cars. Shit, Big Baby Anderson went life and death with Bacoli. That's going life and death. Going to a decision for the first time in since 2018? I mean, in 8 years. I think y'all just spoiled. Y'all used to see seeing Bud knock somebody out. He said Bud's KO streak was snapped tonight. So what? The only other longest knockout streak in boxing by current champion is Beterbiev. That's nothing to be ashamed of. And Beterbiev still at 1 division. Still at light heavy. This dude Bud he's a 4 division champion, man. 2-time undisputed. 3-time lineal. Hate all you want to, but most of y'all, I mean, does your favorite fighter got those accolades? Who's your favorite fighter out there, yo? Yo, who's your favorite active fighter? And tell me, is he a 4 division champion, 2-time lineal? I mean, 3-time lineal, and 2-time undisputed? Be hard pressed. I like Usyk. Usyk's not a 4 division champion. Nope. He said he quit gambling. Okay, cool. He said a like button touched off top. Appreciate you, Black Warrior Spirit. Y'all double tap the screen on the way into the room. Shout out to Tone. What up, Tone Def? Major League, man, Bud won the fight clearly. I had him winning the fight, bro. I thought he won the fight and really stamped it. He stamped that victory in the last 2 to 3 rounds. He really stamped that victory in the last 2 to 3 rounds. Bud can't take a year layoffs no more. I agree, bro. But that wasn't his fault. Remember, they had the Spence rematch supposed to happen. Then Spence got then Spence got the had the surgery in January. And then PBC released Bud from being contractually obligated with them. So now the race is on to find a fight and to make a move to see what you're gonna do. But can't take no year layoffs. I agree with that. Not at this age, not no more. Lake County said Madrimov never went to the body in a title fight. I thought that was interesting that they never showed. I didn't see it on the screen. If one of y'all saw it, let me know. I never saw them drop the stats for what the body work was like.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
I did fall asleep. I was giving nothing but footwork. Okay. You're still up right now on YouTube. Go back to sleep. You woke up, the fight was over. So that means you didn't see the fight. So you talking negative about the fight that you didn't even see. Which one is it? Was the fight trash and he lost? Or you went to sleep and you missed it? See? You don't talk yourself into something. Major League Man, he said because Madrimov didn't want to take the risk of going to the body. He did not. Bud was coming over the top with some chopping shots. Stephen Neck said, the dream is alive and well. He was at the fight. I did see him. Did see him at the fight. I'm glad he came out too. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show nigga. Yeah, man. Show your face, man. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. That nigga cheated. Damn, y'all bugging on the lights. It's about to be a short video. Y'all can't even double tap the screen to get the lights up. Shit, it's gonna be real short. Get through here. Cooker Research Senior said if Bud would have KO'd them late, they still would have made excuses. Sir, you know how it go. Some people ain't gonna like him because his name is Crawford instead of Lopez or Gonzalez. You know how that demo go. I just wanted Bud to get the win. I wasn't expecting a KO. I feel you on that. Just get the win, bro. But I did think, excuse me, I disagree with people saying he's not gonna get the Crawford fight now because the Canelo fight now because he didn't get the stoppage. I was like, shit, that might actually help him. That might actually work in his favor because now he looks a little more vulnerable. Look who Canelo fighting now. His last couple fights. Munguia looked vulnerable. He got a fight. Charlo hand injury, a year and a half, 469 days out the ring. He got a fight. Edgar Berlanga looked vulnerable his last 2 fights. He got a stoppage in the last one before they bit a nigga. He getting a Canelo fight. So maybe that's the key. Look a little vulnerable. Get a Canelo fight. But not just Canelo. I saw it with Santillan. Santillan thought he was cherry picking Brian Norman. Because Norman got dropped in the fight before Santillan. It was like, all right, well, yeah, let's fight him. Ranked number 10 or number 13, fighting the number 1 guy. Then you knock him out. Lake County with a super chat. Let me give him the drop. Give him the drop.
I got 5 on it, 5 on it.
Lake County said, Bud could have gotten a knockout had he stepped it up around round 8, like he did around 10. Going into 11, he was beginning to break him down. Shit, or he could have got dropped, man. Madrimov was sharp, man. Bud could have got dropped or hurt. Because he was some of those shots, man. Like he would throw and he would get out of position and he kind of lunged with. We're like, damn, Bud, taking some risk. Shout out to Deuce Turner. Said million view Mark. Man, they call me Montego Mark right now. I'm out here in Jamaica, man. Montego Nash. Y'all get these likes up, man, in a timely fashion. I can drop this link, but if not, shit, I just have to see y'all on the next one. Uh, the fight was trash and he lost. No, you said you was asleep, bro. You said you was asleep. How you gonna say the fight was trash and he lost and you was asleep? You missed the whole fight, J. Rock. Philippe said, I tried to like and it didn't go up. Did you double tap the screen or did you click the three dots in the corner? Swipe up and swipe back down. What's that? Then you can double tap it that way. Or hit the three dots in the corner and click like. Appreciate you though, Philip H. You solid. You ain't like a bunch of you busters out here. Technique said Crawford clearly won this fight. I don't know what these niggas watching Technique. But I know the type though. I know the demographic. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I can hear you fine from here. He said drop the link. Man, y'all gotta get these likes up, bro. Let me see something. Where we at? Yeah, man. It's too many people watching. We need at least 50 likes, bro. I dropped the link. So y'all go to y'all backup channels and click the like on your backup channel. Give me at least 50. I dropped the link. But I ain't gonna wait all day. You better hurry up. At least 50 likes, man. Um J Rock, I don't even know you, man. You sound like you about to be on some troll shit. Major League said, was Madrimov even doing that leaping punch during the fight? During this fight? I know Crawford was. Madrimov was lunging with that left uppercut. He tried that a couple times. He got one in early on Crawford, but he tried it a couple other times later, and he was missing big. Raheem the Dream Soto, what up, Philly boy? My boy is from Philly right there. He said, bro, them punch stats off. What's up, Martinez? Hey, I didn't. I was when they was doing that shit on in the live and they was putting them CompuBox stats up. I was like, that can't be right. That can't be right. Are they talking about just power punches or what? Oh yeah, there we go. Total comes to final power stats. That's what it is, Raheem. It's just the power punches. They ain't do the whole breakdown of the jabs and the that's just anything not a jab. So that's just the power shots. Super Phone Master G, what up? He said my dream off more accurate. Yeah, he was more economic. He was economical, I'll say. Because he was missing a lot too. He was just more economical. But 275 punches, power shots, compared to another guy throwing 433 power shots. Philippe said, hit that like, y'all. Yeah, man, y'all go smash that like button. We almost there. Let me get 50 likes and we can drop this panel link. But don't click the link if you like old boy didn't see the fight. Talking about, oh, I was asleep. And the fight was boring and Crawford lost. Man, how do you know that if you was asleep, nigga? Fuck out of here. Never heard of it. This nigga talking about I was asleep. Crawford lost. How you know he lost if you was asleep? Somebody said, I heard it was a money play for Nello. Nah, it's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. Major League Main. He said, my dream off a dog too. I like him. He clipped but good, but he ate that shit. Oh yeah, he clipped him a couple times. He landed some clean shots on Bud, bro. Very clean shots. I was impressed, bro. All right, it look like we almost at 50 likes, man. Y'all let me get them 50 likes. I can drop this link. But only click the link if you watch the fight. Not if you slept through it. Or you were just watching niggas do commentary. Did you watch the fight? Because here's the deal, man. When I watch that fight and I think back on it, I'm like, damn. Crawford, granted, I don't think Canelo fights like my dream office. So styles make fights. But I don't I get it. He wants to fight Canelo for the money and your legacy solidified, right? He going to the Hall of Fame regardless. He don't. Does he need to be undefeated to go to the Hall of Fame? No, but I don't want to see him out there just fighting Canelo for the check. Like, how you gonna beat him? Can you beat him? Gonna have to be with some timing, some speed. He would definitely have to jab, get out the way. He can't be going there like, yeah, I'm gonna step it up on him. Nah, bitch. Major League man, he said they better keep him active. This was his Isaac Cruz moment. Who? Who's Isaac Cruz moment? You talking about Madrimov? Oh, it's my bad, man. That's what you know. What you're right because a lot of people he left there with some fans, man. Madrimov left with some fans. I know. I'm gonna support him and watch him going forward. Stephen X said he said that he wants it for the money as well. Yeah, it's a challenge, but also for the finances, and I can't blame him. It's a big ass fight. All right, about three away, about 3 likes away. Double tap that screen, man, and I'm gonna drop that link. We need about 50 likes, so I guess we like three away. No stopped up. I'm out here in Jamaica, man. I don't feel like I caught a cold on the way here, and now this cough is bothering me, man. Got a little cough. Don't help him over here smoking this Jamaican trash. I ain't gonna say it's trash. It ain't trash, but it ain't like our American shit. But my dream off his game, man. I don't know what y'all was talking about, bro. This was a good fight. This was a good fight. Homie went in there. Oh yeah, and all that baby triple G shit. That shit for caskets. Can we stop that? Can we stop the baby triple G shit? Because that dude is not baby triple G, and that's not a knock to him or triple G. Triple G don't have that kind of movement. I don't think Triple G is that creative with trying to do shots. Triple G is very basic, man. Very, very basic. Good fighter though. Triple G a Hall of Famer. Y'all got Triple G going in the Hall of Fame first ballot. Unified one division champion. 3 belts, right? Stephen X said he said he wants it for the money. I read that one. I don't know how to say your name. Olaksha said 35 to 39 is when your age catches up to you real quick. Bud is at Bud's age 37. Shit like that, bro. Shit like that. I mean, stay in shape all you want to, but it's gonna get to a point that you go up in weight and your punches don't have the same effect, or um your timing, your reaction time. But my dream off was very game, man. I don't care what nobody say. Lucky, what up? He said, I still got Bud stopping Canelo. Canelo is nowhere near as tricky as my dream off. I don't think he's going to stop him, though. I got him beating Canelo. I never had him stopping Canelo. Canelo never even been knocked down, man. I never had him stopping him. I thought he could beat him, though. And I thought he would beat him with his footwork, his range, his jab. You know, jab, move, make him miss, make him pay, keep him moving. Because Canelo doesn't have that footwork like my dream off. He damn sure don't have that upper body movement, that herky jerky style. But my dream off looked nervous at a lot of times too when he was doing that. It didn't look like he was doing it to set up something. He was just wiry. Clip said 2 more lights, people. After Bud beat the guy from Australia, they said, oh yeah, Jeff Horn. I watched that fight, Diddy too. They said the same thing about Spence and how much bigger he is than Bud. Technique said Crawford is low-key scared of Canelo. I don't know about that. I don't think those dudes. I don't think he is scared of Crawford, and I don't think Crawford's scared of him. You don't get to that level being no scary ass nigga. Why would he ever call him out? He never even had to call him out. Never had to call him out. He could have just did what he did and kept it moving. I don't think he's scared of him though. We'll find out if he ever get into the ring with him. But dude been fighting since he was 7 years old. I don't think he's scared of no boxing match. Probably. Hey, look, them dudes that's been boxing like that long, they more comfortable in a boxing match sometimes than a street fight. They're more comfortable sometimes in the gym in the boxing ring than a street fight. You know, I ain't scared of that. I don't think he's scared though. That's my opinion, but you can have yours. Philip A said, and now Spence fans have a moment to get some kind of justice. No, they don't. No, they don't. Spence got knocked out. They have no moments to get no kind of justice. That guy got knocked out and still hasn't fought, and it's over a year. Stephen X said Bud treated this like a tune-up fight. Who knows? I remember when Andre Ward went up to 175. The first fight wasn't Kovalev. So he had to get into it. Grow into the weight a little bit. But the first fight wasn't Kovalev. I think he had two. Didn't he have two fights and then Kovalev? Didn't he have two fights before Kovalev? Raheem Soto said no punches. What you mean no punches? Who got no punches? Oh man. Um, Canelo will knock Crawford off. We got to see it. Raheem, what you mean by no punches though? Y'all double tap the screen, man. Somebody in here hit the like button yet. Double tap the screen. I guess Bud should fight Janabek now. He's the great. He's the GOAT. Nah, Janabek at 168, ain't he? He at 168. Why would he fight Janabek at 168? That's not the same as fighting Crawford. Don't nobody even know how to. Nah, man. That's ain't no money in no Janabek fight. Dude don't even have a title. Clip said, how the fuck can a guppy use this fight to build up Nemo? Talking about Spence. If anything, this fight made Spence's effort seem worse. Shit like that. Raheem Soto, he said, the bull was just fainting and moving around. Oh, yeah. You talking about old boy. Yeah, Madrimov. Yeah. I like Madrimov, though. He was game. Jay Smith, what up? You double tap the screen on the way in. Y'all let me know somebody let me know when we get 50 likes and I drop the link. Yeah, Janabek is a monster. I agree. At 160, I don't know what he's gonna look like at 168 against the top guys there. And most of the top guys that we would have wanted to see him with have left the building. I wonder if he's gonna get a Canelo fight. Probably not, right? With Janabek moving up to 168, that's gonna be interesting. But I wouldn't mind seeing Crawford try to get that undisputed at 154. Get that triple crown. Jay Smith said Eddie wants to make Bud versus Virgil Ortiz or Nello next. Man, Eddie just trying to keep the lights on. But Virgil Ortiz, come on, bro. Virgil Ortiz had a chance to fight Bud before. When he was in the WBO, he left the WBO rankings. Him, Boots, and Thurman. 1, 2, and 3. They all left the WBO rankings, so they had chances. Could have just stayed put and put in the paperwork. And that was before the Spence fight even got made. Excuse me. That was actually before the David Avanesian fight got made. Sorry about that. Blowing my nose in y'all ear. My bad. Lisa said, "Oh God, what does Canelo have to do with the fight earlier?" Clip said, "We at 51. All right." Canelo high guard. Damn, Bud got exposed. No, Bud got a fourth division title, man. Philip H said, "No, I meant they acting like Bud lost." Yeah, that's what they doing, bro. Look, all these people here in the chat that I never seen before tonight, man. Come on, bro. It's Spence fans or they Canelo fans. But and I get it, but you should be a boxing fan. Philip H said, "No, I meant they acting like Bud lost." So that yeah, that's what they doing. They act like Bud lost so they can use so they using this as the moment to say bullshit they would have said had Spence won versus Crawford. Ah, now I see what you mean. Canelo high guard. Damn, Bud got exposed. I ain't gonna say he got exposed. He fought a game opponent. Tendo, they need to run it back. Buddy landed the cleaner. Nah, I disagree with that. He landed some good shots. Did you see the last two rounds? Did you see the first few rounds, the first ones and the ending rounds? Bud got the early rounds and he got the late rounds. Canelo came up to 168. Bud will get bent over. Oh, that's weird, nigga. Don't type no homo shit in my chat, bro. We're gonna kick you up out of here for the homo shit. I don't care which fight you rooting for. You can call it how you want to, but don't be typing no homo shit in the chat. We're gonna have to get you up out of here. Somebody said, "What about Charlo versus Crawford?" Yo, Charlo is the champion in recess, right? The WBC. He's the mandatory. Jamel Charlo. So that'll be interesting. All right, I think we got our numbers that I asked for. Appreciate y'all. I'll drop the link real quick. I ain't gonna be here all night, man. Damn sure ain't gonna be here all night. I'm in Jamaica, yo, chilling. But I'll let y'all voice y'all opinions. But again, if you didn't watch the fight, don't click my link, bro. And I might quiz you. So if you didn't watch the fight, don't click the link. I'm gonna embarrass you. So save yourself the embarrassment. If you didn't watch it, don't click the link, man. If you like, okay, I was asleep, don't click the link, man. But if you saw the fight, you want to discuss it, I'm all for it. But that's the only rule up here, man. If you ain't watch the fight, don't click the link, bro. Have no tolerance for it. It's called an immediate reaction. Megazord, what up?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, tired, relaxing. Shit, I'm in Jamaica, man. Been out this bitch, so I'll be out here for shit for a week, man. So
You been out there for a week or you gonna be there for a week?
I'm gonna be here for a week. I've been here 2 days now. I'll come
Okay.
back next week.
Yeah, go get this little live out the way and get back to your family, get back to your wife, man, in Jamaica. Yeah, this shit out the way. I'll go and be quick. It was a great card. I thought Jared Anderson would lose and I was right. Uh, he got his ass blasted. But I give him his credit. He showed hard in defeat, but yeah, he got his ass whooped. Um, Pitbull lost too, clear loss. That was a clear loss. I don't care about Eddie Ruiz and the other big baby. I don't care about that fight. That shit it could have went either way. The draw is pretty good. The Pitbull fight was good. Uh, his name is Valenzuela. Ain't that his name? Something on that degree. He fought a damn good fight too. He fought a damn good fight. Um, the main event was a damn good fight also. I think I don't think I don't know, man. Those numbers look off to me too. Um, I thought Bud controlled the fight, a tough fight. But Bud was giving some match to get some match because Madrimov wasn't, he didn't want to fight on the inside, and we saw why because he was getting hit with 4 punch combinations. And I'm gonna be real with you, Bud wobbled his ass a couple times. Even though he was hitting Bud flush, he never wobbled Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a good fight. He was game, and I'm gonna be real with you. I think that dude to get Canelo problems because you could tell he's truly a 160, 168. Like that's really where he should be fighting. He a big ass dude. And if you look at him in the amateurs, I think he was fighting at 160 or 168. So like it was an overall good fight. Um, Everybody was just talking that nonsense, man. We're not here to hear that shit, man. Earl Spencer like a fucking linebacker. He need to go play for the Cowboys or something, big as that nigga was. Get out there with Michael Parsons or something. Uh, and Earl Spencer would have got smoked by this. This nigga would have walked off on Earl tonight. Earl don't want none of these niggas at 154. I'm telling you. Tim Zoo give him that good. Tim Zoo gonna give him that good work. Like Earl don't want to see none of these, especially this dude tonight. This dude tonight, honestly, though none of these dudes really want to see him beforehand. Charlo was ducking this nigga. He was his mandatory. Charlo, instead of he went to cash, he didn't want to fight this nigga because there wasn't no money fighting him, so he went and cashed out with Canelo because he fought this dude or Terence Crawford, he loses and he don't get the payday. So he figured if I'm gonna lose, let me lose with a payday. That nigga don't want to fight this dude. And ain't nobody, like I said, ain't nobody knocking on this dude's door, bro. And we see why.
Hell yeah. Go ahead. Let's pass it around. What's up, Clips?
Nothing much, man. What's going on, Nash? What's going on? Raheem Soto, Megazar, what up, my bro?
What's going
What's
on,
going on,
brother?
brother?
Man, yeah, man. I think it was an interesting fight. I think it was you know. Here's the thing. We talked about that. You know, if you're a true boxing fan, and if you've been around from the Floyd Mayweather era and before, we see this a lot. You want a guy to fight somebody that's real competition. Okay. He fights somebody that's real competition. And then next thing you know, they're like, oh, he's a bum. See, he couldn't handle him. It was like, no, this dude was real competition. But then if he knocks out everybody, so if Bud was able to say knock this dude out in the fifth, sixth round, oh man, that was a waste of time, man. You over there fighting bullshit motherfuckers who got Reggie belts and he wasn't even a real champ. He just fought you a tomato can to get a belt. No, man. Thank you, R Boxing. He was definitely not a cherry. This was not a cherry. This was a live dog. To echo what you said earlier, Mark, this was a man who motherfuckers have been ducking for so long that a casual fan looks at his records and says, oh, you're only 10-0. Who the fuck are you? But real fans know why he was 10-0 because it was almost impossible for Madrimov to get a fight because niggas didn't want to fight him. Bud answered the call. Shit, Bud called him, said, come on, nigga. And they fought. Ain't that what you want to see in boxing? I still don't understand the complaints. I'm gonna stop my opening statement right there. I don't understand the complaints. Are you not entertained?
What's up, Raheem Soto? What's up, Philly?
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
Hell yeah, Philadelphia in the building. What up, fam? What's
What's
popping with
going
you?
on, man? Listen, man, that was all nut shit, man. The commentators was talking crazy. Only one that was getting it right was Sean Porter. He was kind of biased a little bit, but he was getting it right. Like Crawford was out jabbing the ball for the first like 4 rounds. Like ball wasn't doing nothing but herky jerky, feints and feints. And they was praising. They was like, oh, look at the way he's fainting. Oh, he's fainting. Oh, the feints are beautiful. I gave him that round. Like, nigga, how you gonna give him a round? He land one punch and do a couple good feints and move his head around and slip a couple Crawford punches. I'm watching the fight. I'm like, I gotta turn the commissary off, bro, because these dudes are fucking idiots. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, my brother like, yo, keep it on, or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So we listening to him. We like, yo, they don't know what the fuck they watching, bro. Like these dudes are just saying anything. At one point they had the boy Matt, like the ninth round they had him up 5 rounds to 4, and I'm like, how the fuck y'all got him up 5 rounds to 4 when he lost the first 4 rounds? You know what I'm saying? So he landed a couple good punches, a couple good right hands or whatever, but there wasn't nothing to wobble Crawford. I seen Gamboa wobbling him, and that hurt him worse than that dude did, and Gamboa's a little dude. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for them to be sitting there saying, "Oh, this dude was," the dude was all right, man. He was a herky jerky, weird type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? So he like I said, this dude he's okay. Like nobody wants to fight him because he got that herky jerky. He wastes a lot of energy moving around. That's why he did. Why you think he's way bigger than Crawford and didn't want to use his size with him? Because he would have got smoked on the inside or smoke going blow for blow with him because he used too much energy moving around. Why you bigger than somebody and you just letting them, you know what I'm saying, dictate what's going on? You supposed to dictate the real estate if you the bigger man in boxing. Not let the littler man dictate the real estate. But like I said, a lot of people just going off the commentary. I guarantee when you watch this fight again tomorrow without the commentary or whatever you watch it, you're gonna be like, damn, it's like I say it was like a 7-4 Crawford. 7-4. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like as close as people making it seem.
You mean 7-5?
7-5, I mean. No. 8-4. I'm tripping. My bad. I'm tripping. 8-4.
Damn.
Yeah, 8-4. Cause the first four he won. Then the 10th round. Well, yeah, the 10th round he won definitely. And then he we won the first 2 minutes of the 10th round. Then dudes started coming back, like hitting with a couple shots, and he was like blowing it up. Oh, he hit it. Like yeah, he caught him with a couple, like 2, 3 shots, and then he won the 11th round. He won the 12th round, and then he probably won one of them swing rounds in the middle. So I would say like 8-4. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when you go back and watch the joint again without the announcers, I don't know what the fuck they be watching, but they was saying some crazy stuff. They was talking about when I heard them
They
say
gave him the first 2 rounds. I was like, he didn't win them first two
he didn't
rounds.
even he threw like 8 punches within the first 2 rounds. Like he wasn't throwing nothing. He was just fainting and moving his head. They said he had Crawford. The reason why they was giving him the round because he had Crawford, like kept resetting and thinking. And I'm like, huh? That's not how you win a round.
Yeah, that's man.
Like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? How are y'all commentators? Like, that was weird to me what they were saying. Like, he was winning the round from feints and head movement and restarting Crawford, not landing or landing one punch. While Crawford jabbing his head off, jab, 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 and then he popping with something, popping with something underneath. Like, so it was just making me mad. Like I'm like, what's the agenda on these? Like, what's these dudes trying to do? You know what I'm saying? But the dude was big as hell. He was way bigger than like that dude is
Man,
like
that nigga was huge.
that dude is like really like a 168 pounder, bro.
Yeah, he really 168, man.
He not a 154
Yeah, you
pounder,
could
bro.
definitely. Yeah, I'm not to try to cheapen Bud's victory, but you could tell, dude, dude weighed more, and he actually is coming down to 154. If that makes sense to y'all, like Raheem saying, like you could tell 154 is not what he's supposed to be boxing at.
Yeah, but like see when it comes to like cause Boots he be walking around like 180, 175. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta cut all the way down to 147. So I'm sure Bud don't be walking. I'm sure he walking around like 175, 182. So them dudes be bigger than like when people be like, oh well, it's gonna be hard for him to fight. Canelo might be walking around at like 200. You know what I'm saying? But he cutting down to like 175. I mean 168. So Bud can make the little cut. It might be it's gonna be an easier cut than Canelo gonna make, and they can bang it out. Like may the best man win. So people keep saying, "Oh well, he's too big." No, bro, that dude was like Canelo size. That dude was like
That
Canelo
dude was
size.
Canelo. That dude was Canelo size, man. Like,
Yo, for real, like that dude was like Canelo size, bro. So that like people saying all this, that, and other, like you don't when you don't understand like how to cut weight and how to make weight and stuff like that, people think it's different. Like you're not walking around at 154. Crawford not walking around at 154. Like, so it was hard for him to cut down to that weight too, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to do when you got to cut weight, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that dude came in super big, and Crawford was big too. He wasn't as big as that dude, but he was big. And like I said, I'm sure he walk around at about like 180 or one maybe a little bit bigger than that.
Hey, I don't mean to cut your wisdom. I got a question though. Am I tripping? Or did Bud stagger this nigga 2 to 3 times, bro?
Yeah, he staggered him. He caught him with like in the 10th round. He caught him with some shit, and the dude
And that nigga
like
held on
grabbed
for
him.
dear fucking
Yeah,
life. He grabbed him for dear fucking life.
yeah, he grabbed him. Yeah, so that was
He
I
didn't
saw
want to
that.
exchange. And my thing is, he's the bigger nigga, but he didn't want to exchange.
Yeah, because he felt that power. You look at his face. You could tell felt that pop. And then you know what was crazy when that happened. If you go back and watch it, listen to the commentators when that
I
happened.
know they didn't say shit about it.
That's crap. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like they just quiet. Like you see this? Like I'm like, what? So every time
It
the
came
boy
to a
went
point with Sean Porter. It came to a point with Sean Porter said, "I'm gonna let y'all have this because y'all see something other than what I see."
right, because they was saying some crazy shit. Like I said, at the end of the day, when you talking about boxing, you can't talk about feints and oh well, he's making Crawford think. Like that's not winning a round, bro. Like you have to do something in the round. Or okay, if you're making me reset and think, if I'm throwing a jab consistently, popping you with the jab or hit going, underneath with a body shot or stab jabbing you here and there, and then you land one punch, but I reset 10 times. That don't mean you won the round.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Raheem. That I think it was what round 2 or round 3 where they was like, I'm giving that round to Madrimov for ring generalship.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like
that
I almost lost my
nigga didn't even
shit.
throw.
I
That nigga wasn't
lost
even
my
throwing a
shit.
punch. He didn't even throw a punch to round
Right, he
three.
didn't throw
Really?
a nail punch. All this nigga did was feint and walk forward and get jabbed. But they said ring generalship. I said, oh wow.
Say when the ding ding, Bud hit the nigga right when the bell ring. Bud hit the nigga and waited like 10 seconds, then switched to southpaw so he couldn't get his jab off.
Yep. Like that was crazy. I'm like, man, that commissary is wow. Like I don't know what's up with them dudes.
Yeah, shout out to Lisa Bells too. Shout out my sister. I commented in the wrong goddamn chat and let you know I'm kind of sleepy. So shout out to this sister. You know I got number love for you.
Yeah, everybody in this joint tired, man. That fight, man, that joint, they dragged that joint all the way out, man. And that Eminem, why would they put Eminem up there? He ain't had a hit since 20 years ago, man.
Hey Raheem, how's
Yo,
about how's about old Turkey giving away that damn car to his cousin?
yeah, that was crazy
Man,
too.
He
that's
said, I
that
told
nigga
you I was
brother,
going to give
nigga.
away a car.
Yeah, you man,
I
that
didn't
was
say I was giving it to you niggas.
yeah. You gonna give it
And
to a
then,
fucking the same race of whatever he is
yeah, that nigga try to move like a Mexican nigga. You clearly an Arab. Nigga try to move like he
Arab,
was
man.
a Mexican.
He gonna give it to an Arab like that wasn't his folks. Like get out of here, man. Stop with the bullshit.
And it was clearly that nigga. That clearly was that nigga fault. That nigga said, spike your hair up, man. Don't look like. The nigga said the Mexicans they wear spikes in their hair, right? Spike your hair up, man. Don't wear a
Right.
turban. Don't wear the turban. Take it off.
Yeah, bro. They was out of they was out
Niggas
of
are. They
pocket.
told him to take the turban off, leave it in the car.
Yeah, they came in with a turban. The nigga went to the bathroom and spiked his hair up. Nigga spiked his
They
hair
said,
up in
here,
the
come here real quick.
bathroom.
Come here real quick. Here, put on these Dickies and these Cortez.
That nigga said if they say anything, just say badass. The car's badass, right?
And you could
Let me
tell
let
boy wasn't even that excited to get the joint. He just was like he was just regular. Like, if you a
Of
fan
course
with
he
a
wasn't
car.
excited,
That
Raheem. He spent
nigga
on
wasn't
that
even
car.
sitting. That nigga
Raheem,
wasn't
that
even
is
sitting
his
down,
car.
bro. They showed that nigga. They showed that nigga he was walking. They didn't show him sitting down in the seat. They showed the nigga back walking, and somebody gave him the signal walk, and he started walking.
Yeah, that was
yo
crazy, man.
let me let my guy Sir Senior get in here. What's up, sir?
What's up, bro?
What up?
Yo, it was an amazing event. So all the people who was hating on Bud for saying that this event seems bigger, He proved it. All I saw was fireworks. It was one of the best fights that I've seen, in a long time. It was more competitive. Like it had you on your seat. Every fight had you on your seat. Except for Fat Baby. That
Bless, man, bless.
yeah, that wasn't a good
My bad, my bad. Somebody walking by. I'm on the balcony here, bro. My bad. Had to hit it with my fake Jamaican accent. Go ahead.
yeah, that one a good fight. They both just didn't do enough to win. Um
Two fat boys in there tired.
yeah, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, yo.
My wife went crazy with that.
Hey, Sir Senior, during the fight, I
My
told
kids
Reggie,
was like, yo,
both
that
them
was
niggas got
crazy.
gravy in their water bottles.
Man, that mess was crazy. But yo, that knockout dude just stood there and said, "Hey, I'm gonna just stand here and hit you with this overhand right until you go to sleep." And the real bit, baby, he definitely went to sleep like like he had a warm bottle of milk.
Yeah, he kept pulling straight back out, man. Like chin up, head straight out. Dude had to reach. I mean, he was doing good, man, with the body work, but he was just trying to exchange too much, man. He was trying to exchange with that guy. Just I don't know what that game plan was, bro. That was a terrible game plan. Just trying to exchange with that dude.
Yeah, it is
Actually,
like every
actually, I
time he hit
watched
him
the
in the
replay
stomach,
of the.
he got madder. It was like, dang, that might be his weak spot, but don't keep backing straight out. You see, he keep catching you, and he
Right,
was rocking
exactly.
him.
Like
And
I rewatched the Bacoli Anderson fight a few times because it was so short. And what I noticed was it wasn't the necessarily backing out on center line. That because what happened was when he was going to the body and he was ducking down, Bacoli, like the
yep,
first knockdown, was giving him them uppercuts. And so
right.
after he had went down, now Big Baby thinks I got to get my lick back. And so like Mark's saying, he wanted to stay in the pocket, and that's when he wasn't moving his head. But once that motherfucker in the first round was trying to do all that, go to the body, and he was ducking in front of Bacole, but he was right there in that wheelhouse to where you seen Bacole, that left and that right uppercut, they were just coming. Like he could just throw that punch up and it was
Right.
connected. And so, once he got
Yeah.
that first knockdown, I think that's when Jared Anderson lost his cool. And it's fucked up. I'm mad I didn't bet. Because Mark, what did I say last night? What was the main concern about this fight card?
I don't remember, bro.
I said I was worried about Gerald Anderson's mental. I said
I don't
he
think
said
I
he's
talked to y'all last night.
when we
But
whatever night, Friday or whatever,
yeah.
Friday, Thursday, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I was worried. Like I said, I was worried because in so many of his previous fights, he made it very clear that he ain't really fucking with boxing like that. That's just how he gets his bread. And as you know,
Yeah.
most sports are 80% mental. So if you got one foot out the door and you start facing adversity, you're naturally going to be like, hey, fuck this shit.
Yo, let me go to my guy Lake County. What up, Lake? What you think of the fights, bro? Click your mic off. Take your mic off mute, Lake. Got to click unmute at the bottom. There
Yeah,
you
what
go.
I do?
What up, though? Talk to me, man. What you think of the fight, man?
Won a good fight. It was a good boxing match. I
For
see why they
sure.
was getting a little bit of the booze at first. You know what I'm saying? My man was doing that little stutter step. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but man, I know boxing is supposed to be scored on a 10-round must system, but do we gotta score for these damn fill out rounds, man? Like, let's keep it real,
10-point
man.
must.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to score that shit, Lake.
I, I'd rather give niggas 9, 9, and 10 pins all day before I just say, yeah, buddy won that first round just because, or just because. Nah, nobody won that round, bro. Like the first 3 or 4 rounds, it was just a fill out, straight fill out. You know, I ain't gonna pretty much go through a lot because I feel like y'all been hitting the nail on the head, hitting the hammer on the nail with a lot of what y'all been saying. But other than that, yeah, it was a good fight. I feel like Bud did wobble Brady a couple times. If he would have started, stepped on the gas a little bit earlier, like he did in
Yeah.
like the 10th going into the 11th, he definitely could have got at least a knockdown. And like Buddy said, he definitely was holding on for dear life, man.
Well, do you think he could have? But if you tried that earlier, though, it's very possible he could have got caught with something because That dude was strong all the way through the
Ah,
12th round.
he was strong, but he wasn't doubling and tripling up on nothing all night like Bud was.
Nah,
Bud was
he
throwing
wasn't.
out there throwing combinations. Dude, as I said, sometimes we be judging these fights, man. We'll give somebody a round because they fought, they had good moments, they fought in spurts. Like, nah, man, you got to give me a good 2, 3 minutes of a round and say you won. Like I think somebody did say like in the 10th round, Buddy came strong in like the last 30 seconds. But I'm like, what happened to the first 2:30 that Bud won? You know what I'm saying? You had a good
All right,
strong
look.
30 seconds, but you what?
Hey, look. Based on what you saw tonight, what you think would be the best move for Crawford? Try to stay at 154, get undisputed, or going on and try to get that Canelo bag in May?
I want to see him do a couple fights at 154. To be honest, see. I mean, because that Canelo bag is a Canelo bag, but if you still getting turkey bags to fight Virgil Ortiz or somebody else, then you can still get those bags as well.
Oh, wait, who had fight of the night? And then we could pass it around. Like, who had fight of the night? What was the biggest disappointment of the
Fight
night?
night was definitely Jared Anderson. His fight right there. I was on the fence with Jared Anderson ever since that Roy Jones interview when he was crying, and I ain't like how he was talking like shit to Devin. I'm like, why you talking shit to like a lightweight as opposed to you talking, having some smoke for some heavyweights. But that definitely was fight of the night, man. He earned my respect, man. He showed some heart and grit, you know. But I don't know why he chose to stand there right in front of Buddy, but he, he showed the heart of a champion. You know.
Same question. Let's pass it around. Raheem, what you think, man? Were you biggest
Um,
most fight of the night for you, Raheem?
the boy that knocked out Anderson get the fighter of the night, bro. He was hitting him. He wasn't even using his legs, bro. They was all arm punches. He was knocking him around with arm punches, bro. I never seen nothing like it. I'm like, what the fuck is the boy not? He not using his legs at all. That's why the body shots didn't affect him. He was hitting him with arm punches and knocking him around. So this is some type of Congo African, one of them strong African motherfuckers. I don't know who that dude was, but I didn't just know he was knocking him around without using his legs. That's why none to the body affected him. He didn't need his body. He didn't need his legs. He just used all arms. If you look at the
Oh,
fights, like, he hitting them with
go
arm
ahead, go
punches.
ahead. So saying who had fight of the night for you?
I'll have to say the same fight definitely because those same points was he was getting worked a little bit at the beginning, but he fought his way through that. He didn't care nothing about anything the crowd was saying, the announcers was saying. He dang near ain't care what his coaches was saying. He just said, "I'm gonna go in here. I know I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna put him down." He put him down, and he made it look, not so much easy because Bebe was working him early, but his effort that he had to put out to get what he got is what made it look easy. If you understand what I'm saying.
I'm gonna change the pace up. Megazar. The event looked like it was. Shout out to comedian Miss Lips, 93 Octane. I see you. Jazz Funk 22. What up? Um, from the outside looking in, the event looked like it was a success. But as you know, in boxing, pay-per-view sales matter. What does this event need to do for it to be considered a success in your opinion? You got a guy with 10 fights. Don't nobody really know him, but you make up for that with a stat card. You get Ruiz on the card against Big Baby. Anderson was on the card versus McCauley. You get Ryo um, versus Pitbull Cruz. This was a damn good card. What does the event need to be, in your opinion, for it to be a success? Like how many numbers? Pay per view wise.
Uh, it was a sold out event. It was a real event. Like, did I want to see Eminem perform? No, but I think that was actually dope. Like to get an icon because Eminem is an icon. Whether we don't care about his last 10 albums, but his first 3 to 4 cemented him, as who he is. I just think it's great. It's a new. He's setting the new precedents. Like when PBC was at Jerry World and all, man, it was just regular fight and tacos and shit everywhere. Like it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing like we seen with this. Like it was a true event. And I'm gonna be real with you. If Virgil Ortiz and Tim Tszyu would have been on this card like it was supposed to be, come on, bro, this would have by far been the best card I ever seen. Like if it had that been on there, it still turned out to be a wonderful card. And the main event turned out to be a damn good main event. We got to see the boxing acumen of Bud, and my point was proven. Like I told dudes, Madrimov ain't no walk in the park, and dude's been ducking this dude because of his awkwardness, and he hit hard. But the thing is, I'm telling you, he didn't want to mix up with Bud Crawford because Bud wobbled his ass. But the event was a success. Well, who cares about the pay-per-view? Man, look here, bro. Terence Crawford got over $20 million for this fight.
Don't you need that to lure a Canelo in, or to get people behind the idea of that being a mega event?
Man, who is this nigga? Who is this nigga Canelo for the fight now? What his pay-per-view numbers look like?
Exactly.
Has he ever been on pay-per-view?
No, Berlanga, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? Like, quit switching. Like, Earl Spence did his highest numbers with who?
Crawford.
So what are we saying when we all say who got higher numbers? They both gonna max out with each other. Curveball when he fought fucking Mikey Garcia years ago. Man, who cares that he didn't fucking knock out? Who jumped up 2 fucking weight classes to fight him and he didn't knock him out? So like, man, like honestly, that whole era of shit is done. That shit is done, and I'm glad it's done. Like you got to do it. They got money to waste with this shit, and if I'm Crawford, man, I just keep getting this. I don't need, man, for one, like he said, the Canelo fight not a priority. He need to stay at 154, try to become undisputed at 154, and ride off to the sunset. Man, fuck Canelo.
If it happened, it happened, but shit.
Yeah, man, fuck that fight, bro. My thing is 4 division champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, best fighter of this generation, bar none. Nah, man, don't see if you can get undisputed, because let's not mistake ourselves. That was the toughest fucking fight he gonna have in this division. Make no mistake. Ain't none of them niggas built like Madrimov.
I agree. What's up, bro? I agree.
What's up, my
ain't none of them dudes built like him. And like I said, if Madrimov would have opened up, he'd have got put on his ass, because the times he got wobbly, Terence Crawford started walking his ass. And I was like, his corner gonna tell him, hey, do not mix it up with him. You the bigger nigga, really you a 168, and you're not mixing it up with a nigga coming up from 147. And that tell me everything I need to fucking know.
You throwing Crawford dangerous. That's all. He respected Crawford's power.
Oh no, for real. That's what I'm saying. I would tell the people it was gonna be a tough fight because I knew Madrimov don't fucking stop moving, and he coming with that shit when he come. But Crawford, the reason why he was landing on Crawford was Crawford was trying to get something to get. He give something to try to get something.
Yeah, he was trying to make Madrimov make mistakes and overextend himself, but Madrimov was very, very, very disciplined, which plays a big role why the fight was so close. Because Madrimov he took calculated risks. He didn't go for Bud anticipated him to do some stuff he did in his previous fights, and he didn't do it because he recognized who he was fighting.
Right.
Madrimov a dog though.
Thanks, Greg. I seen him try to do that I seen him try to do that in one of those rounds. Bud tried to lay on the ropes like he did Earl when he tried to bait him in, but Madrimov didn't go for it.
Madrimov didn't go for hardly anything, bro. Bud had to create opportunities because Madrimov wasn't going to give him any, really.
Facts. That's what I saw too.
What I saw was Terence Crawford dig into his bag like we never had to see him do. He had to make the shit.
You know what's
He
so
had to
crazy?
make it.
I think he could have went deeper in his bag. He waited really late to go into his bag. He didn't really go into the bag until the ninth round.
And I say the eight. I say the eight because in the
You said
seventh round
that?
he hit Madrimov with some shit. He hit Madrimov with some shit in the seventh round, and I was like, oh, there it go right there. There it go.
But you know what's
But
interesting
Madrim,
to people who hate Terence Crawford? He lost. There's no way he won. I'm like, bro, like, listen, I'm a Crawford fan, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. If I thought Crawford lost, I would say he lost. Going into the 11th round, I had it tied up, and Crawford won the last two rounds. It was clear he landed the more effective punches to finish the fight. He won the championship rounds. I don't know why people hate Terence Crawford. I don't understand why they hate him so much. Where they just can't be real, be honest about what they saw.
Bro, he
Well,
won the
since
last three
since they
rounds,
hating, I
bro.
got a question. Why did they try to set Bud up with some funny gloves? Did you hear that in the post fight interview?
No, I didn't hear what did Bud say.
No, so they had a problem with the gloves. That's why Bud, changed his gloves up
Yeah, I
because
heard
that's
about
the
that.
same
You know,
gloves
when
they
I
people
use.
try
think
to
Bud got to deal with Everlast, but I think in his sparring he hit through his. I think he busted through two of his gloves, and you remember he busted through his gloves in the Avenesian fight as well. So I think that may have been the issue with his gloves. He
No,
kept busting through
no,
'em.
they. What happened was they sent them the wrong gloves.
They sent him.
They sent him two pairs of grants. So he busted through the first pair of grants. So they had to put another pair of grants on him. He didn't want to wear the grants because he's sponsored by Everlast, but he had to wear them because he had no other choice.
How he
You
what he
understand?
bust through him just trying them on?
Yeah, I
I don't
thought
know
I
how it
heard them
worked,
say
bro.
he busted through him
They
like
just said he busted
sparring.
through. They just said he
Yeah,
busted
like
through
because
his
I don't think he
gloves.
just busted through the gloves,
He
just
probably
putting them on. I
punched the
think
bag of whatever. I
yeah.
don't know, bro. He don't punch the bag. He don't punch the bag with grants on. So he had to bust through him sparring.
But
So
how was
yeah,
Madrimov
so
in the
the
fight
glove
so
thing
bad?
happened prior to the fight. Then
Had
Nah,
to.
that
if you go
that
back and you listen to what they were saying when they was asking them questions, he talked about the gloves. He talked about that it was like, okay, well, we changed these gloves and then now you can wear either the gloves that we have or whatever. And he said, all right, well, I'm gonna wear the same gloves that he got on. Because
Where
when
was
the
this? Where was that interview at?
yeah, they were saying it in the middle of the fight. I think was it like I think like right before the fight
they
started,
were
they
talking
was talking
about
about the
before
glove.
Eminem. They was talking about before Eminem
Yeah,
came on too. There was somebody
right,
before Eminem
right.
came on.
Mark, you know how
But
real it is right now. How real it is right now that we got. Listen. We're gonna be honest here. We're Terrence Crawford fans, but we're gonna be honest about it. You can look in your chat and you can see the temperature of the hate that's gonna come when you got people saying he got worked over by a cherry pick. How the fuck was Madrimov a cherry pick? Madrimov is a champion at 154. He tried to face another champion. He couldn't get that fight, so he faced the next champion that was in line. That's a champion, not a fucking cherry pick. And Madrimov is a high quality fighter, and he proved that he was a high quality fighter. And a lot of us knew he was a good fighter, and he got a chance to prove that he was a good fighter. You guys got to stop with the stupid shit. He
yeah,
got
But
worked
how
by a
did
cherry
Bud
pick.
get
Like
worked
the
over, bro?
stupidest shit people be
yeah,
saying, yo. People be
yeah.
just saying
Because
Man,
the
then
dumbest
look,
things.
man.
then
Like I said, these dudes
One of
watch
the
boxing. These dudes watch boxing ain't never had a fight in real life, so they don't know how
yeah,
tempo changes in a fight regularly.
yeah,
We was in what you saw was a true chess match. And if you don't, my thing is if you go watch UFC, that's the shit you want to see a nigga face bust open from a flying knee and an elbow. And go watch that. Boxing is a sweet science. It ain't rock'em sock'em. It ain't fight night fucking 2004 with you hit a nigga with a jab with ragdoll physics, he fall down. Like it's real strategy that goes on. What you saw
yeah,
was real strategy. Two dudes who didn't want to give up an inch, but you saw one dude with a bigger pedigree who was more experienced. That's what shined through tonight. The experience is what shined through.
exactly. Then Muhammad Ali
Niggas don't
lose
know
to
what
like
they
a 10
fucking
and 0
watching. Niggas
Spence.
don't know what they fucking watching.
yeah, they
You
don't
got you
think
come from people who actually bought Deontay Wilder pay per views to see this nigga work, fight niggas that work with me.
right.
Niggas say,
Right.
"Hey, bro, I'm leaving, bro. Where you going? Finna go fight Deontay Wilder, man? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying these people come from watching Rock'em PBC, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
That's why you
A
can't pay
slew of
these
washed
people.
up nigga, a slew of washed up niggas at welterweight that Earl Spence could beat. First time he stepped in front of some real shit, what happened to him?
That's why you don't pay these people no attention. It's this
Come
boy
on,
from
bro.
it's this boy from Philly, right? He's a clown, right? So he be on here. I ain't gonna say his name or whatever, but he be on. He got like a little show or whatever. He be on here talking crazy about Crawford or whatever. So like I be seeing him in the gym and shit in real. Like he a little short, little skinny little clown, like nerd boy with glasses on. I know y'all probably know what I'm talking about. But this dude's a straight clown, man. First of all, if he say something about somebody and then they confront him, he always backtracking what he say. Like he's a clown ass boy, but he got a big platform on here, and he from Philly, and not YSM, not Jamil. It's another dude.
Well, my question is this: why does Madrimov face so bruised up and busted up that he wore shades, and Bud had nothing but one spot on his face that was already starting to heal by the time he came out there to start talking?
Cause Bud's came from a head, but his came from punches to the face.
Clearly a headbutt. Because but I'm telling people, hey, how could it come from a punch when he was landing right hands? That
That
was on
dude
Bud
even
right side of his fucking face.
yeah,
He
the
was
dude
landing
even
right
said it. The,
hands.
the ref even said it. He said that he said, "Oh, are you hurt?" He said, that's from a head, but you heard the ref say it. Like, so I don't know if people
Uh,
was watching, but that came from a head, but
Yeah, I mean, they was still in the fight, so that might have been the part where they stream they had glitched out.
yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. These
man,
people are crazy.
this was a good fight. I figured it would be tough because once I started looking at when we fought Madrimov, I was like, nah, this nigga here, they say Triple G. This nigga more dynamic than Triple G.
But the thing I ain't like about him, he didn't really commit to no combinations and that. He was just throwing like
Oh, hell, come on, bro.
one punch at a time.
We saw what happened when he did. His ass got wobbled 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you one of them boys, you gotta get out there and throw. And you the bigger man, you gotta get out there and throw some combinations. Whatever happens, happens. You gonna lose anyway. So I would have got out
Like
there and
I
threw
said,
some
he could move.
combinations.
Yes, he could move. He was athletic. Like I said, Bud clearly beat everybody else at 154. If he can get all the rest of these fights within like a year and a half, 2 year span, don't do that and retire, man. Fuck Canelo Alvarez. Like, get
Yeah,
Canelo Alvarez. And plus, a lot of people don't know this dude sparred with Bivol. A lot of people don't know.
yeah, that
This
dude is a
Magic
big
nigga be
dude.
sparring with Bivol. He be sparring with Bivol.
Yeah, that's a big dude, man. That dude was way bigger than Crawford, bro. Like that dude, I'm like, yo, look at the
Man, that
bone
nigga
density of
secretly
that
was
dude.
180. That nigga secretly was 185. He got that ring.
Yeah. Look at
He
the
was
bone density
big.
was crazy. I'm like, yo, dude
Nigga,
ain't no damn 154 pounder. Like, how the
man, that
fuck
nigga
you
looked
do
like
that?
Earl when Earl jumped in the goddamn ring with Fundora with a big ass jean jacket on and a sweater.
yo, yo, y'all,
Nigga-
did anybody peep how fat Devin Haney looked, bro? They
yeah,
showed him
Devin
in
Haney did
Georgia.
look fat.
Devin
I'm
Haney
like,
was
yo, what
big.
the fuck is up with
Yo,
this? What's up with Dev? Like, why his face look so
yo,
fat?
Devin's discipline outside of in between fights is crazy. Like, bro, how do you get so big, bro? Pause. Like,
Yeah, that,
nigga cheat. No, nigga face look like DJ Academic show.
right. That's what I was like. What the fuck? I thought it was a fake. I thought it was a person that looked like him. I'm like, boy, look like Devin Haney. Then they like, I'm like, damn, that's really him. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
That nigga cheats on his face look like Malcolm Jamal Warner, man.
Yeah.
Swear to God, nigga.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
damn, like to
No,
eat
but
between fights.
so
I
what?
can't
What?
wait when they showed Devin Haney. There was like he looked like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
So look, so I gotta bring it up again because I do think it's important. In the grand scheme of marketability and Crawford wants to be a star. This was a major event. Brim, does this? What do you think the number is going to be? And does this need to be a quote unquote success? And what kind of numbers makes it a success? 500,000.
350K, 350K makes it a successful event, and a seven figure gate maybe in a $3 to $5 million range.
That's what you think it did, or that's what you think makes it a
That's what I'm
success?
thinking it's going to end up being about 300 to 350K and $3 to $5 million in the game.
I don't think we'll ever
Shit, I
know
think
if
it's
a
gonna be
pay per
more than
view is
that. Them
success.
tickets were expensive, bro,
Yeah,
Uh,
them
and they
them
But
sold
how,
that
tickets,
shit out.
them tickets was
but how will we
expensive.
ever know if a pay per view is success if we don't ever know the budget? So if you're spending $1
Good
million,
point.
you
well,
know
the
you
thing is,
need
though,
to
remember, this
make.
is Turkey. He don't care about how much he's making necessarily. He's not doing it
He
for
Well,
profit.
yeah,
yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's
He
what Turkey. I'm just talking about for PBC. We want to say that Earl Spence was a seller. We want to say Canelo a seller. We don't know how much they putting up on these fights and what they return is. In order for us to say, oh, we hit 500, $800,000. How we know they ain't put $1 million into the fight just to make that back? You just made your money back.
No, that dude just wanted to make an event, bro. Like, I don't think he care about the damn success of the. Like, he going like he was saying before the fight even started. Like, I sent Canelo an offer if he take it. Like, he don't give it. Like, I don't care what happened with this event. I sent him the offer. He would be stupid not to take it, and that's on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you already sent the offer, you obviously don't care about the return on your investment because you got so much
Right.
money to throw away. So he don't care about that. Like, so
bro.
why
Any
should
nigga that's
Canelo care?
fake, any brother that's fake giving away cars, giving out trips. Yeah, he definitely gave that to his man. That was his brother.
Yeah, that was
He
crazy.
definitely giving
That's
out,
crazy
yeah,
work.
giving out trips, fireworks.
Yeah, that was wild.
Eminem performance. Say, bro, man, Eminem don't tour, so you know how much Eminem had to get paid at least an M, bro. Eminem don't tour.
Yeah, that was
For
wild.
Eminem to perform, bro, Eminem got a meal. I bet you. Turk probably spent
He
really
probably
Turk
got a
probably
couple
spent
mil.
Turk probably spent 60, 70 million on this event. He don't care, bro.
And think
He
about the
don't.
location was downtown. Like
Yeah,
he blocked off that much of the city for a week.
that joint was jam packed too. That joint
This
was
shit was
crazy.
packed. Now you can see rows upon
Yeah,
rows of niggas not there when Jared Anderson fought. But by the time the sixth round of Pitbull didn't fight, that shit was full.
yeah, that joint was crazy.
And then when Eminem came, that shit was swollen by that time. Like it was like I was like, damn, it's packed.
But like to go back to Mark Nash's point, like bro, like I said, Bull said he already sent the boy an offer. So like I said, I don't think he care about the returns or nothing. Like he said he sent him an offer before Crawford and them even step foot in the ring. He said he would be dumb not to take the offer. So they gotta tell you something.
So on this card, we had three different dudes move up to all different divisions, and they won the belt. It was Ryo, Bud,
Anybody else?
and Morel. So
hey,
all the
Morrell
boxers
got
won. If
some.
this was a top rate card, them boxers would have lost. All the
Morrell
boxers
got
won
some
tonight.
deficiencies that he need to work on.
But nah, he did like David Benavidez did when he fought Bostic. Everybody who moves up, we saying the same thing about
Yeah,
Bud. For
but
people who hating
he
on him,
showed a
he
little
moved
more
up to one. Hold
power
on,
though
Brandon.
than
He moved
Benavidez.
up to 154, and we trying to say this was his hardest fight. Ryo fought Pitbull. He moved up. So all the boxers won tonight, which I noticed that moved up to a division that fought for a belt. But like I said, if this was a top rank card, they don't be giving it to them boxers sometimes.
Yeah, it's just
No
that
doubt.
Morrell power does translate, but his effectiveness with the power was an issue.
Man, Morel's trash. Man, he flat footed. Like he depending on his left hand. Like, and that dude was countering him every time with the right. Like, I just want David Benavidez to get him out of there, bro. Like he
Get
keep
who out of
chasing in
there?
the ring. David Morel.
Phew.
See,
It'll be
that's why I'm
interesting
glad
to
I
see if
brought
it
that up
happens.
because if we say David Morrell is trash, I feel like all three of these guys' performances kind of mirrored each other,
No,
whether it was
no,
Bud,
because
Well, I'm not saying
Morrell,
he was
and
trash.
Raya.
It's just that
no,
he showed some
he was
deficiencies.
that dude was getting caught with
He was showing his
stuff he shouldn't have
deficiencies
been
at
doing.
moving
No
up
matter
at
what,
a
if
higher
you no
weight
matter if you
class,
moved
right?
up or not, you shouldn't have
Yeah,
been
but the
getting caught
weight
with
wasn't
them.
the issue in the fight though, because his power translated.
Yeah, his
It was
power,
his
yeah, right,
effectiveness, and his
right.
ability to deal with a mover.
Yep.
It
And
wasn't
he's
really
getting
the weight. See,
counter with them right
Benavidez' issue
hands.
was a weight, but to me, Morrell's issue wasn't a weight issue.
Yeah. But like even
It was a
tonight,
more of an
somebody questioned
experience
that
issue.
Bud didn't have no power at 154. I'm like, buddy's hurt, buddy, in the 10th, in the 11th, and 12th round. You know what I'm saying?
All you
People are
gotta do
going to
is
say
look at
that
my
because
man.
Bud didn't get a knockout, man. It just
All,
this. I
all
mean,
you
I'm
gotta
not
do
going to
is
even
look at
sit
this
here and
debate.
argue with some of these guys. It's a waste of oxygen because there's guys that out here that just going to hate because it's the thing they do. It is how they feel about Terence Crawford, and it is what it is, man.
I mean, it
Yep.
definitely wasn't a good showing for him the first half of the fight. But I just came back from the fight right now. I'm still out here in LA.
Did you
So,
enjoy it? Was it fun?
well, I mean, my prediction. So in the stadium, they had a raffle for an electric car if you bought a ticket, but then they had a QR code to make a prediction, and if you got a correct prediction, you would be in a raffle for a Saudi Arabia trip to Usyk Fury Part Two. So my prediction for that was 11th round stoppage. I figured it was going to go late anyway. I mean, I figured a couple rounds to get the ring rust off, a couple rounds to download some data, and then he attacked. But he did choose to attack kind of late. But I mean, the other dude, he was like fainting the whole fight, like the whole entire fight, every round, just faint, 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 faint,
Yeah,
faint.
because
So
he didn't want to take no gigantic risk without trying to set himself up and set Bud up to effectively counter him. They was
it,
play,
it, it
the
it
whole
was a
fight. They were
classic
trying to
case
counter
of
each
two
other.
counter punchers.
But dude was using too much ineffective movement, bro. Like, come on, man, you using too
Yeah, it
much.
wasn't. I had Bud dominating. I don't think those scorecards
Yeah,
are. I think
that was
those scorecards are
craziness.
way too close.
Yeah, that was craziness. Like, that
Because
was
people
I had
people
crazy.
the
around
eight.
me,
I had the
obviously
eight
it was a
four, and I was being
pro.
generous.
Obviously it was
That's
a
what I
pro
thought. Eight
Mexican
four.
crowd, so everyone around me was talking shit. But I was like, I mean, it might not be exciting, but he's won every round. This is like by like the sixth round. I'm like, I've been winning every round. I don't think it's close, even though it's not exciting. But they were like on Pitbull's nuts. I'm like, bruh, Pitbull can't cut off a ring. He got no foot, no feet, no angles, and he can't cut off a ring. Like it's literally hook, hook, overhand, hook, hook, overhand. Like,
Yeah, he was smothering all his punches tonight. He was trying to get too close. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a
but
one
I,
dimensional style. Like,
I personally scored it a draw, but I could see if anyone was to win it, I would have had a
So
Rayo
Pitbull
by
and
like a
Rayo, you
round
scored
or
at the
two.
draw? Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking back at my.
I can't hear him. He blacked out. His audio blacked
Yeah, I'm
out.
gonna say what happened. That Ryo won that fight.
What's next for Rayo then?
a ass whooping.
I mean,
The
somebody at
tank
140.
sweepstake,
I
Tank's
mean,
finna jump on it.
He should.
yeah, take a beat him. Take a beat him.
I find it funny that Ryo fought like a
Those fans out there, they didn't even
amateur
care, bro. They
Shakur
they they were
Stevenson.
more impressed by Pitbull losing than Bud winning.
I mean, that's because, like I said again, they just want to see a nigga swing wild. Like I said, when Pitbull landed, he landed a while, but old boy was mixing. He was mixing his ass up, stifling
Yeah,
like he won. Like from a boxing standpoint, he won. Just like Bud. If we talk about boxing, and even though dude was landing them overhand rights, Bud never was buzzed by that shit. Bud wobbled that dude three fucking times.
yeah. I thought he was gonna get him out of there toward the end. I was hoping. I was hoping that round
Now
11 was
he
coming,
held
man. I
him.
was
You
trying to go
see,
to Saudi.
he damn near tackled him. He damn near tackled him trying to stay up.
Andrew Reese looked like shit. We can talk about that. That motherfucker looked like trash.
That nigga hand, you see his hand though?
I can't
His
believe he
hand
lost to
was
big,
broke.
big
That
baby.
layover is what
Man,
killed him too,
that was
bro.
an episode of the Fat Boys, man. Back in the day,
Yeah,
the
I ain't gonna
Fat
lie.
Boys, man.
Yeah, they said I'm be real with you. They should have had a Eminem should have performed while them niggas was boxing. Like they should have gave away the goddamn car right then. They said, okay, y'all can get y'all. They should have brought Turk Al Sheik brother to win the car earlier. This shit that'd have been more exciting than watching that shit.
And this dude was down here training on like acting. Yo, that boy be talking crazy too.
And
He was there.
Teofimo was out there acting a fool when Pitbull lost, though. Like he was going back and forth with the crowd and just running around with his hands up. Like I didn't know if he didn't like Pitbull or some shit. I don't know what the celebration was for.
He's a
Who was
clown.
celebrating?
Teofimo
You said
Lopez.
Teofimo.
He was celebrating
David
that
Haney was out
Pitbull
there and got
loss.
booed. Yeah, no, like Teofimo was acting like he won the fight when Ryo won. Like he was right, he literally jogging across the floor with his hands up, going to the crowd, like instigating the crowd.
Was that what did he
But
help
I
him
mean, it
train
was
for
a
that
pro
fight or
Pitbull
something?
crowd.
They cool.
I think more people were there to see Pitbull than Bud, more likely.
Yeah, maybe. It's California. It's a lot of
Yeah, I think it
Mexicans.
was mostly Andy Ruiz and Pitbull
What
fans.
about it? What about that logic? Next Pitbull fight should be in the. He should be headlining the 22,000 arena by itself. Then, right?
I don't know
Like
about
he should hit.
22. He probably
Yeah.
could headline a little 16.
Why they ain't did it yet?
I don't know. Has he been a headliner? Has he been a main event
Yeah,
yet?
Yeah,
with
with
Tank.
Tank Davis and he lost.
Oh, that's Tank. I mean, without Tank.
He was a tank. With Rolly, he won that one.
Oh, that was the main event. Yeah, I don't know what the numbers were on
Was he
that
the
one.
main event on the Rolly fight though? Was that the main event or was that something else?
I think that was the
No,
main
that
event.
was a
I
that
think it
was
was a
a
co-main.
The co-main,
it
yeah, that
was
was the co-main.
co-man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Fedora Zoo, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
Yeah.
it
you
was
have
for
it.
Doyle.
There you have it. Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I think he could headline a LA card for sure. I don't know
Even
about
Probably
now,
will
any
too.
other
even now
location.
after losing his belt.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, the people there, everyone thought he got robbed. Everyone thought he won by a lot. Like people weren't even like giving
Really?
Ryo credit for shit. Bro, I
Yeah,
was I was telling, bro, I thought I was gonna get packed out because I was talking mad shit when people were like, oh, Pitbull. I was like, he's losing. Like he can't cut off a ring. It's swing and a miss. I was talking mad shit just to,
they was
what I
booing when
mean?
the dude got up on the ring. The boy Ryo got up on the ropes. They was booing the shit out of him. I'm like, why? He Mexican. Why y'all booing him? Like, and he just won.
They don't see him as a real Mexican because he
He's from
moved and he
Mexico,
mostly grew up in America.
but he's from Mexico. What the fuck is
I
wrong with
know, I know. But that was part of the pre-fight chatter back and forth. I think it was Pitbull's coach was saying that he's not real Mexican because he left. Like he was born in Mexico, but like he grew up in the U.S.
That's
But
some
that's
crazy.
crazy though, because he don't decide that. His parents decide
Yeah,
that.
that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, true.
Like that's the weirdest shit ever. That's the weak argument, man.
But I
That's
think I was very impressed with Ryo that he didn't get in a firefight because he's got a little pop in his punches. He don't have like crazy power, but I thought at one point they would just kind of chunk him. But he stuck to the game plan, stayed boxing. I think
smart.
toward the end he tired out a little bit and gave away those last couple of rounds, but it was a good game plan and he stuck to it. And I'm not mad at him getting that title.
But his
But that just
style,
shakes
like,
up 140. There's no dominant champion in 140 now. Matias lost. We saw what happened with Haney, even though he didn't lose his belt. Teofimo had a horrible performance, and Pitbull just lost. Like it's up for grabs. Tank goes up there, he's taking everybody.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. Like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, man.
Who's beating Tank at 140 with a belt right now?
Oh, you never know, man. Styles make fights.
Ryo
No,
Teofimo,
he
Devin
killed
Haney.
Ryo. He killed Ryo. I think he'll beat T.O. I think Dev will give him a run. And I don't know that other dude is who just beat
Bruh,
Cisse.
if Ryan
Nah,
Garcia was knocking Devin all
Dev
over the
definitely
ring,
losing. Yeah, Dev definitely losing
But the
to
Styles make
Javante.
fights. He's
and
small. He's
then and
5'5", bro.
Paro or who's the one that beat Matias? Was it Paro?
Yeah, I think Tank could kill him too.
Yeah, I think Tank beats all the 140 champions.
I just think that Tank has a problem with like people with fleet footed
Nah,
longer.
Nah, I think Tank got breakthrough.
Shakur gives him the hardest time. I've always
Yeah,
said
just
that.
for his style. Yeah. But as a judge, I don't think anyone's going to give Shakur the rounds if he's not engaging.
Well, the
Not
thing
against
about it
Tank, at
is
least. Not against Tank.
I mean, the thing about it is Tank don't have to engage with him. And the thing is like Styles makes fight. So and that I think it would be different. I don't know who wins that fight. I don't know who wins that fight. If it goes the distance, Shakur wins it though. If it goes the distance, Shakur win that fight.
Yeah,
I'm not,
Shakur would beat him because
I'm not too sure about that because I think in all of his fights, Shakur was the guy to beat, even if he was a challenger in certain fights. For this one, Shakur's got to take it from Tank. That whole being defensive and not getting his shit is not going to win you a fight against Tank, who's going to
If
come
Tank
for
don't
you.
knock him out, Tank not beating him. I'm telling you.
yeah, no,
Tank
he
ain't
not
finna
beating
win
him.
no boxing match against him.
Tank
I
get
think
hit too
Tank.
much,
I think
bro.
people are underrating Tank's boxing skills. I think he got
He
better
get
feet
hit.
than
He
Shakur.
get hit too much, bro. You can say he's boxing skills all you want. Look at how many times he get hit, bro. He get hit a lot.
No, Tank only gets hit from
He
people that
get hit
can't
a
hit.
lot, bro. So what? He still get hit if Shakur is hitting him and he's saying he can't punch, but he's not hitting Shakur and they go 12 rounds. Shakur gonna win the fight.
Shakur,
Cause
like I said, you put Frank Martin, you let Frank Martin get what he got. Frank Martin, if you let Shakur get what Frank Martin got, he's not getting hit with the shots that Frank Martin got hit with. Frank Martin tired out.
See, but I think other than Bud, well, I mean, after this fight, it'd be kind of hard, but I think still other than Bud, that Tank is the best trap setter in boxing. So yeah, you gonna hit him. Oh, you gonna hit him for 3 rounds, the same shit. 4 rounds, same shit. But then that when you think you get comfortable, there it is.
When we talking about Shakur, Shakur is the best boxer of that, like just pure boxer of that generation. So what
He's the
Tank is
best
great. What
defensive boxer.
no, I'm saying what Tank is great at, Shakur is as great at what he does.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Tank is as
mm.
great.
I
I
mean, if
don't,
you want to start nitpicking level of competition,
I don't think he can beat Shakur because of his size and the style. He's too short, and the styles his style can't. Shakur's hitting don't get hit. That's a style that I don't think that he will be able to beat. And he's too short. He's too short.
yeah, I mean they did spar. I mean, sparring is only sparring, but they've
Yeah,
been in the ring with each other.
sparring is sparring. That's a sport like that really don't mean nothing. Like when it comes to an actual fight, like no sparring is sparring. So
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting fight. I mean, I kind of would rather see Tank go into 140 and dominate up there. I mean, I don't think Shakur's quite earned that fight yet, but
and it was crazy. I don't think Devin Haney going back to 140, bro. I think he going to stay up there. I think he gonna go to 147. He looked too fat. Like
That nigga look like he about to fight Jake Paul next. Nigga look like he gearing up to fight Jake
there's
Paul,
no
bro.
way he going back to 140, bro. Looking like
it's
that.
only gonna get worse for him the higher it goes up.
I agree. I agree. He need to gotta
He just
control
all he
that
got to
weight
do
in
is
the off
fight a
season,
bunch
bro.
of
He gotta
tomato
control
cans.
that weight in the off time, bro. He
Fight a
just
bunch of
blowing up
tomato
Man,
way too
cans.
big. Like guys like Crawford, that's what makes him so dangerous, so dope. He don't. Yeah, okay, you got to walk around weight, but you never seen Crawford face looking like that in between fights. Like
Nah,
Haney was looking like you seen with Keith
Earl.
Thurman, Arrow, Danny, the Charlos.
Yeah,
yeah, bro, them
You
niggas
can
look like they went to the event and cleaned out the concession stands, bro. Like they ate everything they had. I'll give you the cotton candy, I want the
them
popcorn, the
crazy.
nachos.
right.
They said, "Oh, y'all got the new Skittles, the tiny Skittles. They give me two
I
bags of
want him.
them.
I
Like they,
want him.
like they just
Nigga went over there. Yeah.
Earl look like he got a foot long from Paws from Subway. Like it's like he that nigga was in the crowd eating good. They say every time to get in the ring. God damn it is shit. Let me get my ass up, man. I'm like, God damn, this nigga huge. Yeah, Devin Haney. I didn't
Yeah.
even. Devin Haney looked like his daddy. He was so goddamn big. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying? I was,
that shit was
Dog
weird.
deal.
It looked like a lookalike, bro. I'm looking. I'm like, hold up.
that's what
I know
Mark
I'm
said.
not tripping, bro. I had a double take, like, hold up. And then they said, "Oh, Devin Haney." I'm like, "Oh, that is Devin Haney." I'm like, "What the?"
Yo,
I'm like, "We
Dev
got
was
it."
walking around getting booed. Every time he was in front of anyone, he was getting booed throughout the whole stadium. Him and Shakur
I mean,
today.
because the Mexicans, they gonna boot.
Yeah, but that's why I had posted on my page. I was like, why is Devin getting booed when Ryan's the one that got popped? Dirt.
It's just 'cause the Mexicans, they don't care.
That's true. They're like Raider fans, bro. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's crazy, bro.
Like Eagles fans.
Yeah. But shit, that's it for me, man. Shit, I'm out in Jamaica, man. It's what 3 in the morning Jamaican time over here, bro. I'm about to lay
Yeah,
it
I'm about to go
down,
shoot too.
get some rest, man. I appreciate y'all, man, allowing me the opportunity to entertain y'all. Thank y'all for watching these fights, supporting this beautiful sport. I call it the beautiful sport, ugly business. Look like the business was done well tonight, though. Final thoughts from the panel, man. Y'all close it out.
My man Bud, for time. I hope you go get this undisputed and retire, man. That's it.
Same sentiments. Go and get the undisputed, retire. The best in the generation. One of the best talents we've seen ever in boxing. And yeah, I'm out to appreciate you, Mark, as always. Shout out to you, Raheem. It's my first time getting able to chop it up with you, but many,
Same here,
many
bro.
more to come in the future.
Same here. All right, Mark, holla at you, bro. All
My
right,
man,
y'all.
I'll see you, bro. Peace,
All
peace.
right. Peace.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, man. It's your man, Martin Nash, man. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip hop political sports show with a comedy twist. Like to let the jokes fly. Life is serious enough, man. I really enjoyed this uh this event leading up to it, the whole nine, man. Definitely. If you had the opportunity to go there, congratulations to you, man. Glad you guys really showed up and turned out. And yeah, we'll be talking about this next week. And congratulations to Derek Lincoln. He is the winner of the Blood Crawford autograph glove giveaway. So shout out to Derek Lincoln. I'll be reaching out to you to get your email and mailing you your glove. Congratulations to Derek Lincoln. He did win the Terence Crawford autograph glove raffle that we're doing. So Derek, email me your address and I'll have this in the mail to you as soon as I get back in America next week. All right. With that said, man, thank you for your time, your energy. Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to entertain you. I think I said that already. Hey, look, respect is free. Disrespect gonna cost you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances is the most important in your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. If not, let's show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we both will do fine, man. It's your man Martin Nash. Hey, look, sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree, but one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Hey, man, congratulations to Terence Crawford, man. Congratulations to Israel Madrimov. Yo, if y'all get a chance, man, listen to that Jim Lampley interview. He was like, they said you fight like, they call you baby Triple G. Hey, if you fight anything like him, I love you. And you're my favorite fighter. I was like, man, shut the hell up, Jim Lampley. Up there glazing. He up there just glazing. Glazing. If you fight anything like Triple G, you're going to be my favorite fighter. Well, he got his ass beat in there tonight, man. He lost. Yep. All right, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your man Nash. Peace.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beach. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ. You fight anything like Triple G, you're going to be my favorite fighter. Hey, man, the boy only had 10 fights. 11 fights, Jim Lampley. Shut your old ass up. All right, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Yeah, I'm tired as hell, right? You can hear the sleep in my tone. Very tired. I'll see y'all on the next one, though. Peace.
This that squad side.